previous iteration of this demo was released. Now they've got a big name behind them, and I'll be sharing some of the amazing things about this game here in a moment. But first, this video is sponsored.
Hi boys and girls, it's G on the big screen. I got a new microphone, and I also want to try out a new editing style. So I hope you really enjoy this because it took quite a long time to make. But first, it seems that 100% of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel. Jesus Christ! Welcome to 𝙝𝙤𝙤𝙗, a game developed by a studio of the same name and published by Team 17, who's known for such other classic shooters as Overcooked, Golf with Your Friends, and the entire Worms franchise. Hey yo, what the fuck? In this world, we play as Subject 106, a man who has been arrested for unknown reasons, but probably a good one, because the government only puts away bad people. Just kidding, it's actually pronounced TREPANG, as in you dropped your metal tray against the floor like... Our first objective is to escape, which we do by, walking. No, seriously, your character has the sense of urgency of a fucking capybara. Avoid the guards by crawling through the vents like Gordon Freeman, and in the shadows like that hedgehog. The elevator's right in front of us, so we'll just... Well, that can't be good. Avoid the elevator, more ductwork, until we make our way to the Simp Center. On the desk, we find the key to our restraints. Oh, and also a gun. By the way, I can now run, and slide, and jump. Couldn't do any of that before, so thank you, gun. You are truly my most trusted ally. Once I get through the Maple Island tutorial, I come across a guard and a strange prompt comes up. You can either take your newfound friend for a walk and introduce yourself to all of his friends, throw him against the wall repeatedly, and even... I was playing on normal difficulty here and felt it was too easy for a seasoned gamer of my skill level. So I bumped it up to whatever the hell rage mode is, and I gotta say, it's a little bit... It's sort of... It was quite humbling, and it taught me, sometimes you're the one with the gun, and sometimes you're the Palestinian child playing on the wrong side of the fence. And it feels like this because enemies in 𝙝𝙤𝙤𝙗 respond to the sound that your character makes if you're too close to them. What the fuck? And also they see your flashlight. You may already be thinking this game has a lot of parallels to an older game, Fear, also known as First Encounter Assault Recon, also known as that game where a ghost lolly mating presses you while tied to a chair, then gives birth to twins. And that's pretty much how everyone else feels too. Thanks for watching. But seriously, it plays like Fear. If Fear had also decided to incorporate hostage mechanics, Titanfall movement, and Crisis superpowers into this game. That last one's because you can turn invisible. Oh, did I not mention that? Well, you can. And cloaking is an integral mechanic in this game because, unlike Fear, your Neo mode witch time does not automatically refill itself. It refills with frags. Sorry, Zoomers, my bad. Frags equals kills. That's an old gen term from a better era. You wouldn't understand. Now let's talk about some weapons. Shotgun! Of all the weapons, this is the one that has the most If it doesn't outrightly turn enemies into a Mexican cartel's idea of a piñata, it will stagger them, thus giving you an opening to free the skeleton trapped within the flesh prison of your enemies. There's only one reason to use any other weapon, and that's because you finally ran out of ammo using the best weapon. Heavy machine gun. The assault rifle is accurate, does great damage, and would probably be matched for the shotgun as the best weapon in the game if you know, I could, just, you know, find some fucking ammo for it. Machine gun. Better than the pistol, but worse than the assault rifle. But ammo for it is actually plentiful, which means it's better than the assault rifle. Because a gun with no bullets is like a fertilizer truck with no extreme ideologically prone driver. The SMG has its uses, however, especially when it comes to shooting fire extinguishers. Because in 𝙝𝙤𝙤𝙗, fire extinguishers are for both life safety and life takey. Grenade! If you thought these things were good at area of denial, you'd be right. If you thought that when you threw these things at enemies they'd explode on contact, you'd also be right. Speaking of explosions... No! Wait. About halfway through the demo, you come across Shaun White once more, except this time he's got a little ouchie oof boo-boo through the stomach. And then you leave. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to use the katana? Do you have the necessary training and discipline of a Japanese samurai to handle dainty steel that's been folded over 10,000 times? Oh, you do? Well, that's too bad. Here's an Illuminati altcoin. Let's talk enemies. Hold it! Oh my. We've already come into contact with the regular guards. Really not much to say about these cannon fodder folk. Pretty much the same as previous, but they have a ballistic shield that they, really don't want to give up. This looks so fucking silly, but it's actually really functional.
Let me go! Dude, let me go! Dude, let me go! Oh God!
further into the compound, we run into a new enemy. These guys are pretty fucking aggressive, and they run like Usain Bolt away from infidelity accusations. Wait. Do you hear that?
We'll be right back after these messages.
Do you love black people? Do you love black people?
Did I mention all the enemies in this game will also writhe in pain and agony if you don't outrightly kill them, and you can watch the light drain from their eyes.
Medic! Oh, someone help. Can anyone hear? Anyone, please help.
This game is on my watch list, and I feel like now I'm on someone else's. Finally, we arrive at the warehouse, where the chief of security locks us in.
Attention all units, we have confirmation that subject 106 is in the loading bay. Sierra 1, you need to move in now.
Had some Adderall.
Hey guys, Gaxor here. Hi boys and girls, it's G again. Hot federal agents are in my area. Guess I typed cute and funny one too many times on that Tibetan basket weaving forum. This part right here is the culmination of everything you should have learned up to this point. Gunplay, movement, resource management of your slow-mo, cloaking, best friend forcer, and exploding extinguishers. And let me tell you, those last ones are quite sensitive. By the way, you can dual wield. Probably should have mentioned that earlier, but I didn't, but now I did. Once all security teams have been repelled, the chief of security himself hops on the mic.
What the fuck? Do we have any men left? Negative, sir. All squads are down. We're the only ones left. Fuck it. The rest of you with me. We'll take them out ourselves. I'm leading the assault.
We call this a difficulty tweak.
After everything quiets down, some blue-eyed boys join the channel. Once you board the helicopter, your new friends storm the building, and you can put this whole nightmare behind you. Hi boys and girls, it's G on the big screen. I got a new microphone. No. Guess I typed cute and funny one too many times on that Tabascan. Fucking Tabascan.